Weakness. This creature can detach its body parts, which is really badass. But if that's how it was put together, then it's probably going to be a lot more vulnerable around those connecting points. This gives us a way to limit its ability to harm or chase us down. If it were me, instead of trying to escape, I would wait until he's trapped between the bars and have Stella try to steal one of its limbs while I try to tear off its head from its body. If we manage to separate its limbs and head and then run away with them, then it won't be able to run and chase us, and his corpse won't be able to see where it's going. Then, we can take the stolen body parts out to the middle of the nearest lake, tie them to a brick, and watch them sink to the bottom. The monster will be so preoccupied with finding and retrieving his missing body parts that we'll have plenty of time to escape and solve the mystery of the storybook before he ever finds us again. Reaching the haunted house, Stella here begs Cerebella's ghost to stop killing her friends, explaining that they now know she was framed and never committed any crimes. That's when she hears footsteps walking upstairs, and all of a sudden she finds herself transported to the past years before the house was ever abandoned. Moments later, Ramon here arrives at the mansion searching for his friend, when he finds the girl's book at the bottom of the stairs, and sees a new story being written for Stella. Suddenly, he hears noises outside and realizes the monster has caught up to him. He runs upstairs and finds a room to hide in, shutting the door behind him as the monster chases him up the stairwell. In the past, Stella hears a man calling out for Cerebellos. Afraid, she runs upstairs and shuts herself inside of a room to hide. But that's when the girl catches her reflection in the mirror. She walks up to take a closer look and realizes that she looks exactly like Sarah, the owner of the storybook. Freaking out, she runs out the door and through the hallway until she finds the dining room. With nowhere left to go, she hides under the table hoping no one will find her, but that's when everything goes wrong. She stays as quiet as she can, but the Bellows family finds her and drags her out of hiding. They carry her through the house and back into the secret room where Sarah, the owner of the storybook, was kept prisoner. Meanwhile, in the present, Ramon here looks around for an exit and falls all the way to the ground level, spraining his ankle in the process. Suddenly, a voice screams out from the secret room, and he limps over to rescue his friend. But that's when he sees something above him and finds the monster hanging from the ceiling. The creature corners him against the floor and is about to finish him off, but Stella is about to save everyone's life. That's when the girl senses something is in the room and finally sees the ghost of Cerebellos sitting in the chair across from her. This time, Stella isn't afraid and tells the ghost that if she kills her and her friends, then she's no better than how her own family treated her. Stella promises to tell the truth about Sarah to the world, and the spirit offers a pen to write the truth into the book. Stella writes the ghost's true story with her own blood, and the ghost suddenly lets out a terrifying scream. Cerebellos has finally let go of her anger and lifts the curse. Suddenly, the monster releases Ramon and falls to pieces on the floor. He limps towards the secret room and opens the door to find Stella and the last two survivors embrace each other in relief, thankful to still be alive.
But what do you think? How would you beat scary stories to tell in the dark? Let me know with a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, leave a like and subscribe, and check out the How to Beat playlist for more videos like this. Until next time, have a damn good day.
If you were being chased by a massive bear that was on a rampage fueled by mind-altering chemicals, what would you do? This apex predator is on a bender from hell, and you do not want to get between her and her next fix. I'm going to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the bear in Cocaine Bear. This man is about to make the biggest mistake of his life. It's the year 1985, and smuggler Andrew Thornton tosses several red duffel bags full of illegal substances from the cargo door of his plane. Warning lights flash, indicating that the plane is going down, and Thornton throws the last of the bags before getting ready to bail out. He straps on his parachute and leaps out of the door, but hits his head on the way out, knocking himself unconscious and plummeting to his death. The next morning, deep in the Chattahoochee National Forest in Georgia, foreign hikers Olaf and Elsa sit by the river having a picnic and discussing names for their future children. They set off on their hike, but get so busy talking about plans for their upcoming wedding that they don't notice huge bear tracks in the path or one of the red duffel bags full of illegal substances hanging from a tree just out of sight. Olaf and Elsa make it to the peak and share a kiss.